What's happening, people? Population Nation here. Um, I would really ask. I don't really like. Well, it's one of them things that comes with the thing, but I seem to be getting a good amount of views and whatnot. Like, I just could do with a few more subscribers. So, Namaste, or if you prefer, whatever that means. But with all that taken in mind, yeah, back again, Ant-Man, once again, Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I've done a few of these now. Like I say, I seem to be getting more views on each one, and every time I watch one, I'm actually like less inclined to actually want to go to the cinema and watch it. And it reminds me a lot of Miss Marvel, because when it was leading up to Endgame, I remember Infinity War was being advertised, and they started advertising Miss Marvel, and they were going heavy on the advertising, like, uh, the trailers were on all the time. They kept banging on about it, and I was thinking, like, I don't really know too much about Brie Larson, other than not many people particularly like her, or whatever, but. Anyway, I was like, well, they're really, really promoting it. They're ramming it down our throats. There must be something special about it, or something we need to see, or they're quite proud of what they've done, and they want us to know, and obviously they want us to go to cinema and spend us money and all the rest of it. So, I was thinking, I was expecting big things from the film, and then when I watched it, it was like, what the hell did I just watch? That was like, made absolutely no sense. No sense whatsoever. Like, what the, uh, you know, plot holes, like, contradictory, not, just absolute, like, what the hell? It really was. I think in the last few years, because, everything's got so bad, well, anything that's not good is not bad, it's just absolutely terrible. And that was one. It was like, like light speed machine, when they've already got, faster than light spacecraft. Yeah, I mean, that film was just one big messy disappointment, and like I say, I was sort of fooled in a way. I was thinking, this must be something good, for how much they've spent on it and the advertising and everything like. Anyway, Ant-Man again. Ant-Man 1. I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was good. Basically, I didn't think it was good. I can't even really remember much about it. Ant-Man 2, Ant-Man and the Wasp, or whatever. I didn't like, to be honest. No, and then, like I say, the first time I saw the Ant-Man and Wasp Quantumania, I thought, you see him getting sucked in, don't you, to the quantum realm, and Kang's there, and I'm thinking, well, obviously this is going to reintroduce Loki and a new sort of layer or dimension to the franchise. Anyway, I'll start the trailer.
I think I'm you.
And straight away, Loki and Kang, variant. Variants,
You're an
yeah.
interesting man, Scott Lang. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want.
They used him as a comedian, in the, like, Civil War and that, and after phase 4, phase Boar was so terrible, and obviously this has been in the works for a while, and then, we've heard about these recent reshoots. But, it looked fantastic. Like I say, the CGI looked pretty good for once. And the sound effects and all the rest of it. I'm like, this is one of the ones that, you know, if you want to watch it on the big screen, like Dune, perfect example, the film Dune. I absolutely made sure that I saw that at the big screen at the cinema. Me and my older brother, because um, I read the books Dune, and it was actually my older brother's copy of Dune that I read. So obviously he'd read it, and he was a fan. I knew he liked science fiction and fantasy. So we hadn't been out together for a while, and I just got in contact with him. Hey, bro, you know, would you like to go see this together? And he planned on going with his girlfriend, but you know, he obviously spoke to her. I've been out with my brother for a while. You know, it's his sort of thing, it's my sort of thing. And we went, and yeah, we're both really glad that we went together as brothers and also made the effort to go and watch it on the big screen. And looking at this, it's like, well, to get the full what's he, you know, go see it at the big screen. Like say CGI looks good, but again,
It's a secret universe beneath ours.
they seem to have been bringing out loads of trailers, especially over the last couple of weeks, more and more. And they're appearing more and more and more and more places. And each one seems to have more and more females in it. I've got nothing against females, but a lot of people like, you know, Ant-Man and Kang's coming into it. Like, and as I said on my last Ant-Man Quantumania video, the Wasp is half the title. That's 50% of the film, really, because it's not Ant-Man versus Kang or Rise of Kang or whatever, something Kang. It's Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. So Ant-Man and the Wasp go into the quantum realm.
What are you so afraid of?
I'm not sexist whatsoever, but then just listen to the, like, you know.
There's something I never told you.
That's something I never told you. She'd been trapped in that. She knew all this crap.
It isn't what you think. I can get you home. And give you more time. If you help me. So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. He's an Avenger, right? He's not a stupid guy, and he's got sensible people around him that, you know, you only get to be an Avenger if you've got a certain skill and, you know, you're on speed dial to save the world, right? Like, I would do anything to spend more time with my daughter, right? But the one thing I won't do, you know, I wouldn't kill somebody so I could spend more time with my daughter or get some time back. You know, I wouldn't let a whole country starve to death. You know, you just wouldn't. You weigh up, you know, what's right and what's wrong.
Let me make this easy for you. You will bring me what I need.
Or what?
Or everything you call life will end.
Well, Loki's there again. Lost saving his ass. He's got a big effing army. He can raise it, you know.
And shatter timelines.
It's a timeless, she knows she knew.
You cannot trust him.
You cannot trust him. It's a bit late now, Doc. You know, like I say, after each trailer over the last week or so, I've been watching them and like, oh, I want to see Kang in one he's possible of and see a decent Ant-Man movie, like, but it just seems like they're using his name. Well, obviously her name's in it as well. It's 50%. But you've also got the other two women, his daughter and the older one. Now, but what do you call it? You know, like I say, you get the bait and switch, and like it just seems like what do you call it? I keep saying Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, all over again, like hyped it up. And no, I am now not gonna go and watch this at the cinema and sit there and like this isn't what I was expecting. Like, yeah, for example, right, the Last Jedi, right? I hated that film. I watched The Force Awakens once from beginning to end, right? The Rise of Flipping Skywalker. I started watching it, and after a certain point, I was like, "Oh God, this is boring," and can't turn it off, and not gone back to it. But The Last Jedi, I actually sort of like watched it, sort of, and I didn't know whether I fell asleep or got distracted or I got a phone call and had to leave. But I actually watched it like 3 or 4 times and sort of like chunks here and there, and eventually got the whole film like, and it was like, oh God, what an awful film! Like, what plot holes to pick on, what stupidity, and all the rest of it, you know. But you know what? I saw, and this is only sort of like 6 months ago, so you know, a few years after the film actually come out and seen the film, when I saw a trailer and I was watching the trailer too, and I thought, wow, that trailer looks pretty good. It makes it look good. Maybe if I'd seen that trailer, I might have actually sort of maybe considered coming to watch it. It was really bizarre. It was like that. I don't know which exact trailer it was. It was just one trailer I'd seen, and it was like, yeah, it actually makes it look pretty good, you know. And obviously, that film was atrocious, and you know, this is just going to be the Last Jedi all over again. So, all I can say, people out there, if you like the Last Jedi, if that's your sort of thing, your take on what you think space fantasy comic book heroes or whatever should be, then definitely go and watch it. If you like me and wasn't a fan of Ruben Johnson's take on space fantasy, I mean, if I was a big YouTuber, if I had a big channel, lots of subscribers, lots of views, I was monetized, getting some money from it, sponsored or whatever, I actually still, I would not go to hate watch it just to, I'm not that sort of person, do you know what I mean? It's like, I either want to do it or I don't. If I don't need to do it, then I won't. And I started off, it looks good, this is one to see it, the theatre, on a big screen. But like I say, as I started thinking about it, and the more trailers come out, they started revealing, you know, and like I say, it happened before. It's happened a lot of times, and why is he not to it now? And you know, Marvel needs some success, and the don't know. People say it's going to get worse before it gets better. People saying, you know, they're turning a corner. I don't know. It's a shame. I hope it is good, and I hear that it's going to be good, and then I will boot a ticket and go and watch it on the big screen. If not, I will gladly wait and watch it at home, or in fact, if I hear that it's that bad and I see a few clips, I actually won't even bother. Yeah, one of them, I won't review it. Because a video I made earlier and I said, you know, I'm a fan. I'm not a toxic fan. I'm not a toxic person. If I don't like it, I'm not going to hate watch it and hate on it. I will just give it a pass. Anyway, people, thanks for listening. Please subscribe, really help me out. Give us a thumbs up if you like me rambling on. Drop us a comment, let me know what you think. Anything you'd like to know about it. I have a bit of Marvel knowledge. I used to collect some stuff, not too much, but a bit. So if you've got any questions, I may or may not be able to help you out there. And ring that bell, ding dong. Thank you very much. And as always, peace.